only active Division I player with over 1,000 career points, over 600 career assists, and over 250 steals. Only one in college basketball. It's a lot of productivity. Which one of those stats means the most to you?
Steals.
You said that quickly. Why?
Because I love defense. Yeah, I feel like defense, in today's game, defense changing. Everybody want to, score, and I want to be the different one and just stick to defense.
As a former defender myself, I took a lot of pride in it.
Yeah, of course.
What's the mentality that goes into being a lockdown defensive guy, the defensive player of the year in the Big Ten?
I say the defensive player of the year, you gotta want to stick the best and guard the best because they also make you better too. So I say that mentality, just gotta want to guard the best.
So when you get a team on the schedule, do you go through the roster and say,
For sure.
that's the guy I want?
Yeah.
That's how it goes for you.
Yeah, whoever the leading scorer, that's who I want to guard, even if it's Zach Edey.
You don't have to worry about Zach anymore.
Right.
Who's that kind of conference right now for you where you say, that's the one I want?
Purdue point guard.
Braden Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Why Braden Smith?
He played a year, supposedly.
That gets to you.
Yeah,
You're so intense when I say that. Are you always like that?
Yeah, of course. Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love it, man. I can feel the intensity. 5th year. What's the biggest lesson you've learned in your journey so far?
The biggest lesson I learned, you always going to have adversity. You just got to have coach also taught me this, you got to have a clear mind, because if you have a closed mind, you're going to be frustrated, you're not going to play how you want to play, and you're not going to have fun. So I just say fighting adversity.
Ace, you're the unquestioned leader of this team. How would you describe your leadership style?
I say I'm very talkative. I bring the energy. Even say if we're having a bad practice, I'm the guy that talks to everyone and just bring that juice.
Coming over from VCU, there's a lot of expectation for you. You delivered in your first year in the Big Ten. What was the adjustment like from one conference to an even bigger one in the Big Ten?
I say it was a big adjustment as far as, the Big Ten is a great conference. It's bigger, stronger, faster, but I feel like I fit that style of play.
If I said Adrian Baldwin of the Big Ten, some people would be like, who are you talking about? I say Ace Baldwin, everybody knows. Where'd the nickname Ace come from that's clearly stuck?
It's crazy. When I was a baby, my dad and mom gave me that name. It's crazy. It's from the movie Paid in Full.
It's one of my favorite movies. Ace, my man Ace, Money Man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. I didn't know that. When you look at the transfer portal and you look at NIL, it can fracture a locker room or it can be a non-starter and everything's fine. But it does provide a different wrinkle and challenge than in years past. How would you describe this new world of college athletics as it pertains to basketball?
I would say NIL is very great for us because we playing a sport for money that we love. And I say even if you're not financially stable, you can help your parents out, your family. So I'd say NIL help a lot.
A lot of your reason for becoming a Nittany Lion was your relationship with Coach Rhodes. Describe that relationship because I know it goes beyond basketball. He's been there for you in a lot of tough times in your life.
I say Coach was always there, supportive. Even when my dad passed away, even 2019 when he passed away, Coach was just always there for me from the very beginning. And like I said, it's bigger than basketball with Coach.
What was that year like for you without going too tough into a time? I mean, I've experienced loss. I know you have. How did that impact you moving forward?
That's why I respect Coach so much, and I trust him, and his loyalty is there for me. Because I actually, when my dad passed, I didn't even want to play basketball no more. I just lost all motivation, and Coach just was there for me.
When you step out there and you step on the floor, do you feel your father? Do you feel feel that presence?
Yeah, I feel like he understands in every game.
That intensity, it's with everything with you. When we talk about the competitive edge, I feel that fire. When you smile, it's a very charismatic one. Where does that intensity come from?
I really get it from my dad. He put that in me. He gave me that motivation. He gave me that mentality. He gave me that toughness.
We're sitting here through this interview, and you're a lockdown defender. There's been a fly around us. Are you gonna get this fly? Are you gonna catch the fly?
Yeah, I'm gonna catch it.
What's the identity of this year's Penn State team? Because it starts with you.
I just say we underdogs, and we're gonna shock a lot of people this year. We got a great group.
When you look at the preseason rankings, do you pay attention to those kind of things? Do they fuel you? Do they motivate you?
Oh, they fuel me. Coach, I really ain't looked at him. Coach, he came to me before we got here. He was like, hey, look. I looked at it. We was second to last. I was like, oh, yeah, I love that. They should have put us last.
You like that challenge,
Yeah,
the chip on the shoulder. Let's talk about something that I know is going to make you light up. In August, you became the first in your family to earn a college degree. What did that mean to you?
It meant a lot to me just to see my siblings and my mom just there and happy for me and be the first. It was a great experience.
If Ace doesn't become, you will. So when you become that big-time basketball player at the professional level, when all that's said and done, what do you want to do after the game?
That's a great question. But right now, I'll probably just go to my career when I graduated criminal justice.
That's awesome. There's a lot of challenges and pressures that come with being a student athlete. When you want to escape it all and get away from it and kind of clear your head, what do you do?
I'm not. I go right into the gym. Not gonna lie.
That's your place.
Yeah, that's my place.
What does the game mean to you?
You said the game?
The game.
It means a lot to me because if it weren't for the game, who knows where I'd be at.
Yeah. Penn State. Why Penn State? Outside of Coach Rhodes.
Why Penn State? It's a great town, very quiet, very nice, and the fans is all for you. I like that a lot.
Big Ten blueprint is ever expanding. There's 4 new teams, and they are not in the typical Big Ten blueprint. What kind of different challenges does that provide within the conference this year as you brace yourself for conference play?
I don't say it was a challenge. I think it's exciting and great because Big Ten is already up there, and adding them 4 teams, I think it just strengthens our conference to be the best at the top.
So in talking to you here, it's very clear I should circle the calendar for Penn State Purdue because you want that Braden Smith matchup.
Yeah, I know that game. It's December 5th. First conference game.
It's naturally going to be an adjustment. A new coach, a new player coming over from a different conference, and you. How did Coach Rhodes adjust throughout the year last year? Then also, how did you adjust throughout the season last year?
It was kind of hard actually. It was like up and down. Like the team, we just was trying to still figure each other out, and throughout the season, we just was fighting it. And that's when during out the season, we just came together and was like, look, we all we got. That's exactly what we said. We all we got, and we just kept going.
So lastly, December 5th, get your popcorn ready. Huh?
Yeah, for sure. That's going to be a good one. I can't wait. I wish we played tomorrow.